Okay, so I'm Tom Butt, Mayor of Richmond, and I want to welcome everybody to Diversity Celebration Month in the city of Richmond, when we traditionally raise several flags on our flagpole and hear from several speakers. Although this is a virtual meeting, the flagpole is not virtual, it actually exists, and somebody, I'm not sure who's out there, somebody from city staff will be raising these flags in a few minutes. So to kick it off, I'd like to introduce our first speaker, Vice Mayor Dimis Johnson III.
Thank you for that, Mr. Mayor. As mentioned, my name is Demnlus Johnson III, and I have the pleasure of serving as your Vice Mayor. And I guess what I'd like to say this year, because I've had the pleasure of being invited, I guess for the past 2 years to speak for the flag raising event, both in person and virtually. And Richmond is a place where we celebrate freedom. And all three of these freedom rituals, whether it be Juneteenth, LGBTQIA Awareness Month, or Immigrant Heritage Month, these three celebrations are all about rituals of freedom, where individuals come out and display different community and cultural aspects, and talk about how it is that their group obtained their freedom, or closing to obtaining freedom in these United States, whether it be when General Granger rode into Galveston, Texas with those 9 U.S. colored troops to alert the last group of African Americans in the United States about freedom, or if it was Marsha P. Johnson during the Stonewall Rebellion, throwing a brick for, launching that brick for freedom for her group, for the LGBTQIA community. And then immigrant heritage, the freedom that people seek when they come to this country is, the things that they're running from, the things that they're coming from, are the goals that they're seeking to achieve, the freedoms that they're seeking, can all be found in these rituals that we're raising flags for here today. Just to give a little bit of update on what's happening with Juneteenth this year. We will be having another caravan, starting at 10 a.m. In North Richmond and ending at Kennedy High School on June 19th. We would love, if you're interested, please feel free to reach out. We'd love to have you a part of the caravan. But as usual, Richmond is a place where we acknowledge these freedom rituals, and we actively push to continue for unmitigated, unnegotiated freedom, no matter what it looks like. And once again, thank you.
Hi, my name is Yeni Garcia. I'm the Executive Director Assistant at the Latina Center. I'm going to be speaking in Spanish first, and then I'll be translating. En el último año, en medio de una pandemia mundial, los inmigrantes han sido trabajadores de primera línea y han arriesgado sus vidas para seguir siendo el motor económico de este gran país. Honramos la experiencia y las contribuciones de los muchos inmigrantes que han dado forma a la ciudad durante muchas generaciones y han facilitado la integración exitosa de los inmigrantes en la vida cívica, económica y cultural de la comunidad de Richmond. A nuestros líderes y organizaciones de inmigrantes locales, gracias por continuar luchando para mejorar la salud general de nuestras comunidades. Este junio celebramos nuestra herencia, nuestra familia, nuestra comida y el amor que nos une a todos. Por favor, recuerda que solo juntos podemos alcanzar la grandeza. In the past, in the midst of a global pandemic, immigrants have been frontline workers and risked their lives to remain the economic engine of this great country. We honor the experience and contributions of the many immigrants who have shaped the city for many generations and have facilitated the successful integration of immigrants into the civic, economic, and cultural life of the community in Richmond. To our local immigrant leaders and organizations, thank you for continuing to fight to improve the overall health of our communities. This June, we celebrate our heritage, our family, our food, and the love that unites us all. But please remember that we can only achieve greatness if we do it together. Thank you.
But yes, I'm just so excited to see the Richmond City Council continuing this tradition of raising the pride flag. And really, a lot of times I get to have these conversations about the intersections between Pride Month and Juneteenth. And I always credited Richmond in the work that Richmond did to really build those bonds of community across, quite frankly, two communities that didn't understand each other's celebrations. So it's always an honor for me to be here with you all. And I just thank you all again for continuing this tradition.
Good morning, everybody. I apologize late. I was having some Zoom issues, but thank you. My name is Cesar. I have the honor of representing Richmond Rainbow Pride, which is Richmond's first and so far only LGBTQI organization representing the LGBTQI community in Richmond. And the way that we have our organization framed is anyone that lives, works, or plays in Richmond. It is an honor again to be able to fly our rainbow flag alongside many other flags that represent the diversity of our city. Thank you to the City Council for continuing your support. City of Richmond has been one of the first cities to raise the pride flag in our county, and we continue doing so, again, to be able to represent our community. The colors of our rainbow flag represent everyone, not just those that are LGBTQI, but they represent the plus sign, and it's pretty much anyone that has been left out and that they feel they have no place, no home. Raising the pride flag, speaking of home, raising the pride gives people a little bit of hope to be able to live one more day in case they are not in a safe place at home. Throughout the pandemic, we have had some with the LGBTQI community, when you are stuck at home and you can't leave, you're more prone to having suicide when you're not in a very supportive household. So it is very important to have our community know and our youth know that the city stands with them, that their elected officials, that their community leaders stand with them, and they have a safe place within our city. So thank you again for allowing us to raise the flag and to create a community with us. Thank you.
Yes, whoever's out there at the flagpole, let's raise them up. There we go. So it's a beautiful day in Richmond to celebrate diversity. I want to thank each of the speakers for being with us today and discussing a different area of diversity that they represent. And if there's nothing else, I just want to wish that all of you have a great day.
Thank you, Mayor. Muchas gracias.
Thank you. Have a great one.